All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show on Onebar with Lupagus. We're going to go over the biggest burning questions out there for the Minnesota Vikings. Get your butts, hit that sub button. If you're watching, haven't subbed, trying to get to 15,000, so hit that sub.
Yeah, and if you are feeling any burning sensations, immediately go see a physician and get thoroughly checked out.
Depends where. Some are probably fine. Working out that arm a little bit, starting to burn, opposed to pee.
What if it's one of your holes?
Yeah, that's something to check out. Let's hop into the burning questions. What do we got, Lupagus?
Well, let's start with the one that just won't go away. It involves the Vikings backup quarterback, kind of a two-parter. Aaron Rodgers, is he coming here or not?
No, it's not going away because morons like us keep talking about it.
And then number two, if it's not him, who is it going to be? That is a burning question right now. It's on fire.
Who is going to be the backup quarterback for the Vikings? It's a great question. Needs to be solved sooner than later. This isn't one that you wait another month on. Like, yeah, we got time to wait.
Why is it taking so long? There's another question. This is a three-parter.
I would hate. I mean, obviously, Aaron Rodgers, some way, somehow, must have something to do with this. Maybe not the fact, like some way he's in this, but that's the only reason I can guess. But who's going to be the Vikings backup quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, who could it possibly be? We talked about some options. Carson Wentz, there's Jameis Winston, there's Gardner Minshew, there's Cooper Rush. A lot of guys out there. Why has this decision not been made yet? Like, I want to know who's going to be there mentoring J.J. McCarthy. I don't want to be someone who's going to compete like an Aaron Rodgers going to come here and try to be the starter. I don't want to delay the J.J. McCarthy development another year down the road. Let's get him on the field, get him going. I just want a true backup quarterback.
It's going to be Carson Wentz. Done. Former first-round pick, had all the pressure. He's been through injuries just like J.J. McCarthy. Like, it's a perfect guy to bring in. He's been through it all. He knows what to do. Bring in Carson Wentz. And like you said, he's not pushing J.J. McCarthy. And you know what? If we get down to the point where Carson Wentz has to go in, probably not going to win many games. And that's fine. Like, none of these guys we're mentioning are going to come in and win a bunch of games. So I want it to be Carson Wentz.
No, I think it's the most logical answer. Carson Wentz, the most realistic one. I want it to be Jameis Winston. Just for how much damn fun it would be.
If you want fun, go watch Cartoon Network. This is the NFL, baby.
I don't find those very fun anymore. All right, another burning question involving a player who's not currently a Viking. Cooper Kupp. Is he coming to Minnesota or not?
Dan Rossini saying there's only 4 teams: Vikings, Packers, Seahawks, Jaguars. If I'm Cooper Kupp, I'm already in Minnesota, invited or not, just waiting outside the facility. Yeah. Like, this is the best spot to go.
Yeah, why would you not want to come here, finish your career out in Minnesota in a loaded offense, a great coach, a system you're already familiar with? It makes so much damn sense. The Vikings were interested, reportedly rumored when there was draft pick compensation involved. Now he's out there to be had. Why is he not here? Why are we not walking him to the facility? Why are we not taking him out to dinner? Other teams are interested. We should start whining and dining him right now.
Well, I'll tell you why.
It
seems like he still wants a pretty hefty price tag. What was it, like $13 million or something out there per year? And, if this was Cooper Kupp, that's a lot to spend on a wide receiver 3. And teams like the Jaguars, teams like the whatever, might just be desperate and just be willing to pay it. So if he wants that payday, if it's all about the payday, it probably won't be Minnesota.
Well, and I think, the way we work our contracts, it looks good up top, and we can get out of it later. So I do think it's going to cost. Like, if he does come to Minnesota and we sign him, I think that number is going to be higher than we expect. But I think it'll be worth it.
We'll see.
I really do.
I'm on pins and needles. I want it. I want it bad.
All right, another burning question. Are the Vikings done addressing the offensive line?
Oh, my God.
Are they going to stick with Blake Brandel on the left side?
You don't want to know my answer. You go ahead.
I hope not. I just don't understand why you upgrade the center, upgrade the right guard spot. You got your bookend tackles, and you just leave the left guard spot with the guy who's already there. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a Blake Brandel believer. I know he had Christian Darrisaw helping him the first half of the season, but how much of that did he mask how bad Blake Brandel was? I say if you're going to upgrade it, do the whole damn thing. Don't leave the project half finished or 3/4 finished. Let's go all the way. Let's bring in our guard. A lot of guys out there.
I mean, I want them to do that. Very clear. I want them to move on or get someone else. But like, when you think about it, they got bigger needs with Cam Robinson, free agent. He's not coming back. Q-Bear, Quisenberry. They got more issues. Like, when I think of addressing the offensive line, they need that backup swing tackle. I know we got Walter Rouse, but really there's nobody. If Darrisaw were to go down, if Darrisaw is not ready, I look at them more focusing on the tackle position now and just putting all their hopes in the fact that Darrisaw will be back. And then you bring in Ryan Kelly, like Blake Brandel. If he can just hold his own, he'll be fine because we know Will Fries is going to be good. I think they actually give him one more shot and focus on the backup.
God, I hope not. I hope not. I don't need.
They don't even have a backup tackle right now.
No, they'll get one.
Very concerning. Very concerning.
All right, final burning question: will any former Viking who's right now a free agent, will they come back to the team? Anybody out there could come back? A Viking who was just a Viking last year, who's a free agent right now?
Shaq Griffin, he's coming back.
Wow, Shaq Griffin.
Shaq Griffin, already rumors that there's definitely mutual interest for him to come back. He played damn well last year. He's not going to be a starter. Beautiful depth. Shaq Griffin, boom, done. Book it. Write it down.
I'm actually going to go with the guy you just said isn't coming back. Well, why not Cam Robinson? It's been, the first 3 days have been out there. I'm sure he's been sniffing around starter money at left tackle. Maybe he's not getting what he wants, and he's just going to settle and come back to Minnesota for a lesser deal, be our left tackle until Christian Darrisaw comes back, and then maybe he kicks inside and plays guard. I know you've kind of been a proponent of that just when he was on the field last year, bringing him back as a guard. Why not try it? The fact he hasn't signed yet, maybe there's not a lot of interest out there for his services.
Yeah, I'm very surprised he's not back. If he were to come back, like there must have been zero interest. Zip.
I mean, why is he out there right now?
I don't know. It's a great question. There's a lot of very good football players still not signed. When you look at the best available at the top 100, there's still a bunch of those dudes that aren't signed. It's my guess is a lot of it has to do with their asking price, and they just got to come down to earth a little bit. And that's when you start seeing those signings after the draft.
Yeah. And there's other options. I can see Brandon Powell come back to flesh out the receiver depth.
Jihad Ward and Shaq
could be an
Griffin
option
coming back.
Yeah, there's definitely some guys that the team could still bring back, but not Jonathan Bullard.
No.
I
wouldn't be upset, but those are our burning questions. We just dumped a big old bucket of water on them. Let us know in the comments how you feel about anything we said.
Remember this? The Donruss Baseball Card Company produced cards from 1981, and they ended in 1998.
It's true.